All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the final game of our Week 13 of our sim season here, the Monday night game. It'll be the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. Both these two teams are 5-7 coming into this game. They're both tied for last in the NFC West. Both teams have to win to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Let's look at the standings now. Evil Dead is now 112-73. He's 39 games over 500 now. Viking Skywalker is now 44-36, 8 games over 500. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to the Louisiana Superdome for this one. Rams and the Saints here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. It's the Rams and the Saints on Monday night. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Evil Dead has got the Rams in this one. Both teams are 5-7. Both teams trying to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. The loser of this game would be close to being eliminated. We're underway live from the Superdome. Lovett, a yard deep, brings it out over the 15-20. And Lovett out to the 23-yard line. Dominic Lovett in his second year out of Georgia. Rams will have it first, and they're led by their starting quarterback, Matthew Sinclair, in his sixth year out of Tennessee. Spent 2 years with the Chiefs, now in his fourth year with the Rams. Jimmy Jam with the Evil Dead. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. There you go. He's catching you, Misty. Well, he missed the last game as the Panthers came from behind to beat the Redskins. He's hoping the Rams can win this one. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Preston. First carry by Walker Preston, the rookie out of Auburn. Let's take a look at the Rams offense. Up front, Kyer, Martin, Skates, Nisa, and Green. And then it's Jackson, Preston, McCutcheon, Barnett, and Lovett. A gain of just a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Rams at their own 24-yard line. Rams come out. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff. Fires downfield, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Incomplete. Let's take a look at the Saints defense. They play a 4-3. Martin, Barnett, Angel, and Roberts up front. Linebackers, Austin, Moore, and Hammond. And the secondary, Clements, Rothman, Clayton, and Harris. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Rams at their own 24, trying to avoid going 3 and out on the opening possession. On 3rd down, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair drops back, steps up, and gets taken down at the 19. A 5-yard loss on the sack. Wayne Martin on the sack in his 13th year out of Cal Berkeley. The Rams go 3 and out on their opening drive, and they'll be forced to punt. It'll be 4th and 14. Chris Hankerson, the rookie out of Kansas State, back to punt. Gets the punt away. From the 27-yard line, Alvin Marshall on the return, out to the 41. The fourth-year receiver out of Idaho, at University of Idaho. Good field position for New Orleans as Peyton Hicks comes out, the 8th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. Been a rough year for both teams as they both come in at 5 and 7. First and 10 for New Orleans at their own 41-yard line. They've got good field position here to start their opening drive. Saints come out in the I. Hicks under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Hicks hands off to Wilder, and James Wilder makes his way out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Dante Jones came up, made the tackle. 9th-year safety, or 9th-year defensive back out of Princeton. This new cocoa, it's a little bitter, but it's all right. I like it. 2nd and 2 from the 49-yard line. In the offset I, Hicks under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder will lose a yard back to the 48-yard line. The hit made by Santonio Benson, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. And speaking of Tennessee, James Wilder, the running back, in his 8th year out of Tennessee. The Volunteers are well represented with both of these teams. Third and 3 for New Orleans at their own 48. Rams went 3 and out. The Saints are trying to avoid going 3 and out. In the I formation, Hicks under center. Hicks fakes the handoff, rolls out. Hicks going to take it himself, picks up the first down, and he fumbles, and the Rams pick it up. Rashard Berry picks up the loose football at the 46-yard line. Hicks did not slide, tried to get extra yardage, and he paid for it. He coughed up the football. Who made the hit? Hit was made by Santonio Benson. That ball is clearly out. As Rashard Berry picks it up. The 6th-year safety out of Wisconsin. So the Rams get the game's first turnover, and now they'll have the football. 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now the Rams have good field position. 5:47 left to play in the first quarter, no score. Our Week 13 Monday night game to wrap up the week. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 46. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and Lawrence McCutcheon out to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Sean Hammond on the tackle, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Alabama. 5.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Rams come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair hands off to Preston, and Walker Preston to the 45. A gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Tackle made by Keaton West, the rookie out of Alabama. Third and 1. Rams come out in the I. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon breaks the tackle and gets the first down. 4 yards out to the 41-yard line. Lawrence McCutcheon in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. And that'll move the chains. Well, he kept his balance after getting nailed by Preston Austin, the linebacker. First and 10 for the Rams at the New Orleans 41, 4:25 and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide. Sinclair under center. Sinclair drops back, throws, caught by Biggs, and Jackson Biggs to the 34-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Jackson Biggs in his 4th year out of Florida State. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line. On 2nd down, Sinclair under center. Everybody in tight. Pendleton in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Gets the first down. McCutcheon to the 27-yard line, a gain of 7. First down, Rams. Andrew Moore on the tackle. 7th-year linebacker out of Nevada. Both teams have had it once. This is the Rams' second drive, coming off a turnover. First and 10 for the Rams at the New Orleans 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, again, everybody in tight. Sinclair under center. Pendleton in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Up the middle, and McCutcheon all the way down to the 10-yard line. A 17-yard run by Lawrence McCutcheon. And that'll be a Ram first down. Tackle made by Torrey Clayton, 8th-year safety out of Cal Berkeley. Rams on the move. Less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. They're in the red zone now at the St. 10-yard line. First and goal. Sinclair in the shotgun. And somebody moved. I think the Saints jumped.
Encroachment, defense.
That's going to be first and goal from the 5. Ryder Roberts, the defensive end. The rookie out of Oregon jumped. It'll be first and goal from the 5-yard line. .242 left to play in the first. And now the Rams from the St. 5. Sinclair under center.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon's going to be hit for a loss of a yard. Wade Martin comes in. The defensive end makes the tackle in his 13th year out of Cal Berkeley. It'll be second and goal back at the 6. I don't think he was blocked. He wasn't. He came in from the outside and got the sack. Or not a sack, but a loss of yardage. Second and goal from the Rams back at the 6-yard line. 2:13 left. Everybody in tight. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon driving forward down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. It'll be third and goal. Coming up to make the tackle, number 28 for New Orleans. That's Ray Harris, second-year defensive back out of Portland State. Third and goal for the Rams at the New Orleans 3. Sinclair under center. Jackson in motion. Sinclair to Preston around the outside, and Walker Preston does not get in. Nice pursuit by the Saints. Finally taken down by Keaton West, the linebacker, the rookie out of Alabama. The Saints defense did a good job of spreading him out to the outside. He couldn't turn the corner. Great pursuit. And now it's fourth and goal. And the Rams will have to settle for a field goal. Lucas Ewing will come on. This will be a chip shot from 19 yards. The ninth-year kicker out of Ole Miss. A 19-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. Rams lead at 3-0. 1:03 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Week 13 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We will kick off Week 14 tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Vikings and the Seahawks. We'll be in Seattle for that one. 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night. We'll kick off Week 14. We'll have college football for you tonight after this. We'll look at the schedule, see who's up. We'll be starting Week 8 of our college sim season. It'll be North Carolina at Syracuse and Boston College at Virginia. We'll have 2 games for you tonight. There's the kick. A yard deep. Thompson brings it out. David Thompson over the 20, 25. And the former Charger, David Thompson, out to the 30-yard line. The 11th year receiver out of Florida, David Thompson. 59 seconds left in the first quarters. Rams lead at 3-0. Saints will start from their own 30-yard line. This cocoa's not bad. It's just not overly sweet. It has a bitterness to it. It's slightly sweet, but it's pretty good. I like it. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, under center. Thompson in motion. Hicks, play action, looks downfield, rolls out, and Hicks is going to take off. He doesn't slide again, and he gets injured on the play this time. He gains 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. You would think he would know. Ray Starks will come in, the backup, the 3rd-year quarterback out of Arizona State, number 18 right there. Well, the first time Hicks scrambled, he fumbled the ball. He didn't slide. And he doesn't slide this time, and he gets shaken up on the play. So Ray Starks will come in relief of Hicks. Let's see what the backup can do. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Saints at their own 35-yard line. So Starks will be under center on 2nd and 4. Pump fakes, hands off to Wilder, safe play. Wilder picks up a yard. Let's take a look at the Saints offense. Up front, Vaughn, Nance, Andrews, Stevenson, Toomer. And then it's Jefferson, Lattimore, Wilder, Ferguson, and Thompson. Hopefully, with time permitting, we'll give you the Rams defense. They don't do starting lineups after the first quarter. We're down to 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 4. 5 wide for the Saints. Hicks on the shotgun, or Stark, throws. Caught by Wilder, out to the 46. A gain of 10, and that'll be a New Orleans first down. Ray Starks completes his first pass. As we watch the replay. Wilder out of the backfield. But that's going to do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, Rams up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. We go to the second quarter. Rams lead the Saints 3-0. Saints have the ball, and they're also are being operated by their backup quarterback, Ray Starks, third-year quarterback out of Arizona State. Peyton Hicks got shaken up late in the first quarter for the Saints. So Starks now in charge of the offense. 1st and 10 from their own 46.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Starks draws back, throws near side, and he overthrows the receiver, Pete Johnson, the rookie tight end out of South Carolina. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Johnson was open, and Starks just kind of overthrew him. Might be jitters. 5 wide, empty backfield. Starks in the shotgun, 2nd and 10.
Green 39.
Starks draws back, throws down the middle, and again threw a little bit ahead of the receiver. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Rams next week will host the Giants in Los Angeles. I'll tell you who the Saints play in a second. 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Starks draws back. Starks throws, and it's caught by Thompson. No, punched out of there at the last second by the defensive back, Hunter Anderson, in his 2nd year out of Georgia Southern. Nice play by Anderson. It'll be 4th and 10. And the Saints will have to punt. Back to punt. Jordan Finch gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Rams will take over. 1st and 10. All right. Next week, as I said before, the Rams will host the Giants. New Orleans next week will be at San Francisco. Rams up 3-0. 7:44 left in the second quarter. Rams will start for their own 25. Both teams at 5 and 7. Both teams trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. In the I formation, Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon to the 30-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tackle made by Ryder Roberts, the defensive end. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. Rams come out 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, 2nd and 5. Sinclair to Preston. And Walker Preston, breaking tackles, gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Ram 1st down. The rookie out of Auburn, Walker Preston. Keaton West on the tackle, the rookie linebacker out of Alabama. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this Cocoa about a 7. It's all right. I like it. It does have a bitterness to it. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Sinclair to Preston, up the middle, and Walker Preston out to the 50. Another 10-yard gain, another Ram 1st down. Actually, it kind of grew on me. I like it. I give it a 7.5. No. First and 10 for the Rams from midfield, up 3-0. 6:25 and counting here in the first half. Rams come out in the I. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. McCutcheon picks up about 5 yards out to the Saint 45-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 5. Tackle that time by Sean Hammond, the linebacker. Be 2nd and 5. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half. Rams come out on 2nd down with 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Sinclair draws back. Fires, caught by Biggs. Jackson Biggs down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 13. the fourth-year receiver out of Florida State. That's another Ram first down. Rams are just methodically moving it down the field this time. If either of these teams can run the table, they can get to 9-7 and take their chances in the NFC playoff field. But a loss would really hurt their chances. Whoever loses this game, the best they can finish would be 8-8. And with the way the NFC is looking right now, I don't think 8-8 is going to make the playoffs. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the New Orleans 32-yard line. Everybody in tight. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon to the 30. He's 2nd and 8. Tackle made by Andrew Moore, the 7th-year linebacker out of Nevada. As we're coming up on 5 minutes left in a rapidly moving first half. 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. 2nd and 8. Sinclair to Preston. And Preston gets stacked up at the 28, a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Making the tackle, number 55, Keaton West, rookie out of Alabama. 4:35 and counting. 4 wide for the Rams. Sinclair in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Sinclair draws back. Fires near side, caught by Biggs, steps out of bounds at the 23. He's going to be about a yard shy. His momentum took him out of bounds before he could turn upfield. A gain of 5, it's going to bring up 4th and 1. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up by Lucas Ewing. Going to put the Rams up by 6. Ewing from 40. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Rams take a 6-0 lead. If you think about it, the Rams should be up at least 10-0. Could be 14-0 by now. Saints defense keeping them in this game. 6-0 LA Rams with 4:11 left in the half. We're live from the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Week 13 Monday night game here at Gem Sports to wrap up the week. We'll start Week 14 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll be our Thursday night game. And that's going to be the Vikings and the Seahawks. Hankerson will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Marshall over the 20, 25, and Alvin Marshall out to the 29-yard line. But the Saints will take over with 4:08 left in the half. The Saints have plenty of time, and they can still take the lead with a touchdown. But they have to get their offense in gear. Is Peyton Hicks back in there? It looks like he's in the huddle there, number 11. So his injury was short-lived. Yep, Hicks is back in there for the Saints. 1st and 10 from their own 29.
Let's go. 3-19.
Nelson in motion.
3-19.
Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder is going to lose 2 yards. Dante Jones came around on the outside on the corner blitz and makes the tackle. Officially for a loss of 3 back to the 27. It'll be 2nd and 13. The Ivy Leaguer, Dante Jones, in his 9th year out of Princeton. 3:50 and counting. Here in the second quarter. On 2nd and 13, the Saints come out. Everybody in tight. Single back. Hicks under center. Hicks draws back. Throws and caught by Nelson. And Nelson out to the 34-yard line. Connor Nelson, the 3rd-year tight end out of Washington. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Santonio Benson comes up and makes the tackle for the Rams. 3:20 and counting. 5 wide for the Saints. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go.
Hicks drops back, throws down the middle to Ferguson. And Ferguson out to the 46, a gain of 12. Evan Ferguson, the rookie out of Utah, the tight end. First down, New Orleans. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Making the tackle, Rashard Berry, the safety. 1st and 10, Saints at their own 46. Hicks under center.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Hicks, play action. Throws downfield, caught by Jefferson out to the 44-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9, just shy of the first down. Tim Jefferson, the 9th-year receiver out of Ohio State. It'll be 2nd and inches for the Saints at the Ram 44-yard line. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. New Orleans comes out in the offset eye.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line.
Hicks to Wilder, picks up the first down, and Wilder to the 39, a gain of 5. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Rams up 6-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Week 13 Monday night game. Rams are up 6-0. 2 minutes left in the first half. 1st and 10, New Orleans from the Ram 39-yard line. New Orleans with a chance to take the lead going into halftime if they can get a touchdown. Rams could only muster 2 field goals. Hicks in the gun, single back, everybody in tight. Hicks back to throw. Throws outside to Wilder, turns upfield, gets the first down, all the way down to the 22-yard line, a gain of 17. Stays in bounds, the clock keeps moving. First down, New Orleans. Both teams have 3 timeouts. These teams played earlier in the season in Los Angeles. I forget who won that game. I'll find it and let you know. First and 10 from the 22 for the Saints. Come out 4 wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking. Throws down the middle to Ferguson. Down to the 17, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Excuse me. I know they played earlier. They had to. I could be wrong. I sometimes am. I could have sworn they played earlier. Second and 4 from the 17. Hicks in the shotgun. 5 receivers wide. Hicks drops back. Fires to Thompson. Down to the 10. A gain of 7. And the Saints take a timeout. With 56 seconds left in the half. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Still looking at the schedule here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they haven't. Maybe this is the first meeting. If it is, it's late in the season. This is their first meeting. So let's see when they play again. Let's see. I'm looking. They'll play again on the final week of the season in Week 17 at Los Angeles. So this is their first meeting. All right. First and goal from the 10.
All right, here we go.
3 to the near side. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws to the end zone. Wide open. David Thompson. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 10-yard touchdown catch by David Thompson, the 11th year receiver out of Florida, the former LA Charger. And the Saints have tied it at 6 right before half. Wide open in the back corner of the end zone. now the Saints can take the lead with the extra point. Jerome Taylor will come on, the sixth-year kicker out of Clemson, for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Saints lead at 7-6. 51 seconds left. Here at the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Week 13, our Monday night game. The Saints take the lead right before halftime. The Rams still have all three of their timeouts and 51 seconds to work with. Jerome Taylor will kick. The kick by Taylor. From the 4-yard line, Kevin Colson over the 20, 25. Colson weaving his way out to the 33. Colson, the rookie out of Penn State, on the return. 46 seconds left in the half. Let's see if the Rams can at least get in field goal range and retake the lead going into halftime. I do believe New Orleans gets the second half kickoff, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a Pokemon community game on Jammin' Sports Now if you want to participate in that. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Sinclair hands off to Preston. And Walker Preston picks up the first down all the way out to midfield and beyond. An 18-yard gain to the Saint 49. Rams take a timeout. 39 seconds left. And now the Rams only need about 20 yards, 15 or 20 yards for a field goal attempt. 39 seconds left in the half. Rams still with 2 timeouts. Saints leading 7-6. Rams come out. Sinclair in the shotgun, first and 10.
Green 39. Green 39.
Sinclair to Preston, and Walker Preston out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7. Now make it a gain of 5. I'm sorry. It'll be 2nd and 5. Benjamin Clements came up, made the tackle. The Rams take a timeout with 34 seconds left. Ben Clements in his 7th year out of Texas. It's around here somewhere. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Rams have 1 timeout left. They need about 15 more yards for a decent field goal shot. Everybody in tight. Sinclair in the shotgun, 2nd and 5. Sinclair draws back, throws, caught by Biggs, and Jackson Biggs down to the 39. It'll be 3rd and inches. And I'm surprised the Rams aren't in the hurry up. It'd be a 56-yard field goal from here. We're down to 20 seconds. I'd be employing the hurry up offense here. They quickly come to the line. They're not going to have time for a field goal if they keep this up. 9 seconds. Sinclair, 6 seconds. Sinclair drops back, in trouble. Throws, caught by Preston. Time's going to run out, and we go to halftime. Some poor clock management by the Rams. Saints lead at 7-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. We get set to start the second half. The Saints lead the Rams 7-6. Both teams are 5-7. Both trying to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. The loser would not be eliminated, but they would be very close. The Saints will get the second half kickoff, leading by 1. Hankerson kicks off for the Rams. A yard deep, Marshall over the 10, 20. And Alvin Marshall out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Saints will take over, 1st and 10. Peyton Hicks, he was injured briefly in the first quarter, but he came back in the second. He seems to be okay. Saints lead it 7-6. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. I might get rid of that Pokemon game. It's distracting. In the offset eye, Hicks under center, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Hicks, play action, fires, and it's nearly picked off, broken up by Randy Garrison, the 4th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. He should have picked that one off. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. Saints come out 4 wide. Hicks under center on 2nd and 10.
Set. 319.
Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder to the 29, a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Tackle that time by Elijah Sanders, the former Cowboy, the 7th-year linebacker out of Air Force. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for New Orleans. At their own 29, Rams trying to get a stop. 5 wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun.
319.
Hicks drops back. Hicks throws down the middle, caught by Ferguson across midfield. Evan Ferguson, out to the 48. A gain of 23. First down, Saints. Rashard Berry on the tackle for the Rams. 1st and 10. New Orleans from the Ram 48-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Hicks looking. Hicks gonna take off. And Hicks gets the first down and slides. He learns out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 16. He finally slides. The first 2 times he fumbled and injured himself by not sliding. He slid that time. I know I'm up against the real NFL tonight. That's why my crowd is down on this Sunday. The crowd picks up after football season on Sundays. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Hicks under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out. And Hicks is going to take off again. And he slides at the 23. A gain of 9. Make it a gain of 8. Be 2nd and 2. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. .5:55 and counting here in the third quarter. Long opening drive by New Orleans to start the third quarter. They're up 7-6. They come out in the eye. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder on second effort gets the first down out to the 23 or the 20-yard line. A gain of 3. They had him stacked up behind the line, but he pushes forward and gets the first down. 5:25 and counting. Saints come out. Everybody in tight. Hicks in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hicks draws back, throws, caught by Thompson. And David Thompson to the 17, a gain of 3. Tackle made by Charlie Slaughter, the rookie out of Boston College. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 17-yard line. David Thompson on the catch, the former Charger. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a long drive for New Orleans to start the second half. They have it 2nd and 7 from the Rams 17. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Hicks looking, throws, caught by Johnson to the 12. That's Pete Johnson, the rookie out of South Carolina, the tight end. A gain of 6 will be 3rd and 1 from the 12. 4.5 minutes left. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, fires, throws. Mosley makes the catch down to the 9-yard line. That's Johnny Mosley, the third-year back out of North Carolina. A gain of 3. It'll be 1st and goal at the 9. Brant Xavier came up, made the tackle. The third-year safety out of Indiana. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play. First and goal from the 9. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks rolls out. Hicks is going to take off. And Hicks down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and goal. Rams come up. Rashard Berry on the tackle. As they all converge. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun on 2nd down. Hicks looking, throws, near side. Wilder in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown catch by James Wilder. And the Saints go up 13-6. Great drive to start the second half. They ate up over 7 minutes, leaving only 3 minutes on the clock. Ate up more than half of the quarter on that drive. And now Jerome Taylor for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Saints lead it 14-6. It's still a one-possession game. The Rams need a touchdown and a 2-point try now to tie it up. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Live from the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Week 13 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. Right, Misty? Right. Misty knows. And now the kickoff by Jerome Taylor. Rams now down by 8. From the goal line, Dominic Lovett over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Lovett brings it out to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Rams offense comes back out. Matthew Sinclair leading the offense. It's been running back by committee for the Rams today. Lawrence McCutcheon and Walker Preston sharing the load. Preston's coming to his own. He's a pretty good back. Rams have a nice 1-2 punch. 1st and 10 from the 28. Sinclair under center. Sinclair fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Intended receiver was Randy Fields in his 2nd year out of Air Force. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Rams come out. Sinclair under center on 2nd and 10. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets taken down at the 26. A 2-yard loss. Benjamin Clemens comes in and makes the tackle. 7th-year defensive back out of Texas. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12. Wild Gothita. Some interesting names. 3rd and 12 from the Rams. 4 wide. Big 3rd down. They got to get back in the game. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair drops back. Sinclair looking. Throws near side. Caught, but well shy of the 1st down. Making the catch is Walker Preston. It's only a gain of 4. It'll be 4th and 8. And making the tackle, Cedric Michaels, the defensive back in his 10th year out of Arizona. It'll be 4th down. The Rams will have to punt. .238 left in the 3rd quarter. The Saints had a long drive. The Rams went 3 and out. Hankerson gets the punt away. From the 19, Marshall breaks a tackle. And Alvin Marshall out to the 29-yard line. 1st down, New Orleans up 14-6. The Saints can make it a 2-score game with any type of score here. I didn't realize Hicks was 12 of 13. Not much yardage, but he's got 2 touchdown passes. Saints lead at 14-6. 2:27 left here in the 3rd. We have college football for you next. Nobody got Gothita. She escaped. 1st and 10. Hicks in the gun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder will lose a yard back to the 28-yard line. Now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Santonio Benson on the tackle. Rams are going to have their hands full with the Giants next week. Giants have the best record in the NFC right now. On 2nd and 10, Hicks looking, throws, caught by Logan Hawks, and Hawks out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14 yards to Logan Hawks, the 11th year receiver out of Syracuse. And that's a 1st down for the Rams. .140 and counting. Rams come out. 4 wide. Everybody in tight. Hicks in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hands off to Wilder up the middle. And Wilder out to the 46. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tackle made by number 99, David Jamison. 3rd-year defensive end out of Texas A&M. The Saints have dominated the second half so far, leading 14-6. 4 wide for the Saints on 2nd down. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks drops back. Hicks throws, caught by Ferguson, and it's incomplete. Ball's knocked away. Broken up by Dante Jones. Evan Ferguson, the intended receiver, will be 3rd and 6 from the 46-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Hicks draws back, throws near side, caught by Wilder, and Wilder out to the 46. A gain of 8 into Ram territory, and that'll be a New Orleans first down. And the domination of the third quarter continues by New Orleans. Dante Jones came over and made the tackle. We're coming up on the end of the third quarter here. 1st and 10. Saints come out in the I formation. Hicks under center. Hands off to Wilder around the outside, and Wilder to the 48, a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Slaughter on the tackle. Charlie Slaughter, the rookie out of Boston College. A loss of 2 yards. Rams defense still playing tough, trying to get a stop. And that might do it for the third quarter. We'll see. Misty says hi. How you doing, Misty? Let's see if they get a play off in time. They might. 2nd and 12 from the 48-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks takes the snap. Hands off to Mosley up the middle. And Mosley to the 43, a gain of 5. At the end of 3. Saints lead at 14-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. We go to the fourth quarter of our Week 13 Monday night game. To wrap up the week, the Saints lead the Rams 14-6 in a game that both teams desperately need to win. They're both 5-7, hanging on to their playoff lives by a thread. 3rd and 7 for the Saints at the Ram 43-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back, throws, and incomplete. It was broken up, nearly picked off by Kevin Taylor, the 5th-year defensive back out of Pittsburgh. So the Rams defense gets a stop. It'll be 4th down for New Orleans. They'll have to punt unless they want to try a 60-yard field goal. Rams are hoping they try a 60-yard field goal because I don't think they'll make it. And they'll get good field position if they miss. They're going to punt. Smart move. Jordan Finch back to punt. Finch gets the punt away. Out of bounds at the 10. It's a 33-yard punt. Rams will take over at their own 10-yard line. Still a one-possession game. Saints up 14-6. Matthew Sinclair will go back out to lead the offense. Rams need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Easy peasy, right? Right. 1st and 10 from the 10. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Throws. Caught by Biggs. And Jackson Biggs out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. Rams need a touchdown. They're down by 8. And they need a 2-point try. James Templeton came up, made the tackle. In his 9th year out of South Carolina. In the offset eye, 2nd and 3. Jackson in motion. Sinclair looking, throws, caught by Jackson. And Harold Jackson out to the 25, a gain of 8. The 4th-year receiver out of Cal Berkeley, his first catch of the night. First down, Rams at their own 25. Torrey Clayton on the tackle. If you missed the earlier game, the Carolina Panthers came from behind to beat the Washington Redskins 13-10. That game is up. Is on YouTube right now if you want to check it out. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 25. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back, throws, caught by Biggs, and Jackson Biggs out to the 32, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock is moving, 6:40 and counting. Rams trying to march down the field here. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Misty has said goodnight at 7:26 Central Time. Sinclair to McCutcheon. Picks up the first down, makes a move. McCutcheon down the sideline. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. 68 yards, Lawrence McCutcheon. It's what the Rams needed. And now they're within 2. A 68-yard touchdown run by Lawrence McCutcheon in his 3rd year out of the University of Tennessee. Evil Dead likes that. He made a move, faked out Chris Rothman, and he was gone. He hit the extra gear, as they say. And now they'll go for 2 to try to tie this one up. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back, fires, caught by Barnett. 2-point conversion is good. And the Rams have tied it up. Bryce Barnett, the 6th-year tight end out of Marshall, catches the 2-point try. And we're tied at 14. 6:15 left. A lot of time left in the 4th quarter. Nice drive by the Rams. Capped off by a 68-yard touchdown run by Lawrence McCutcheon. Evil Dead likes that, as we're tied at 14. Evil Dead currently at 39 over 500, trying to get back to 40. He missed the earlier game, as the Panthers came from behind to beat the Redskins 13-10. That game's on YouTube if you want to check it out. And now with 6:15 left in the 4th, Chris Hankerson will kick off. From the 2-yard line, David Thompson over the 15, 20, 25, and Thompson out to the 28-yard line. First down, Saints. Peyton Hicks comes back out to lead the offense. His numbers on the day, not bad. Rams will host the Giants next week, and the Saints will be at San Francisco next week. Those are tough opponents for both teams. Rams play a first-place team, and the Saints play a first-place team. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Everybody in tight. Hicks under center.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Nelson in motion. Hicks drops back, throws, and nobody home. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 6:09 left. Tomorrow night, we'll kick off week 14. It'll be Minnesota at Seattle, and then we'll follow that up with Buffalo and New England. Kick off week 14 tomorrow. 2nd and 10. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4, be 3rd and 6. Santonio Benson on the tackle. 3rd and 6. 5:50 left. 4 wide. Hicks in the shotgun, 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Hicks looking, steps up, rolls out. Hicks in trouble, and Garrison gets the sack back at the 17-yard line. Randy Garrison, a loss of 16. Make it a loss of 15. It'll be 4th and 21. And the Rams on defense get the stop they needed. Randy Garrison comes up big with a sack. Hicks should know better. He should have thrown it away. And New Orleans will punt. We're tied at 14 here in the 4th quarter. 5:25 remaining. Jordan Finch back to punt. Gets the punt away. From the 37-yard line, Kevin Colson brings it back to the 39. And that's where the Rams will have it, 1st and 10. 5:11 left. Now the Rams can take the lead. Plenty of time. If I'm the Rams, I'm going to try to take some time on this drive. But you definitely have to score. Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon's going to be hit in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 5. Make it a loss of 4. Preston Austin, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Boise State, on the tackle. A loss of 4 yards. They've got good pursuit tonight around the outside, except for that one play where he goes for 68. Second and 14 from the 34-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair, play action, looks downfield, throws. Caught by Lovett. Dominic Lovett down the sideline, all the way down to the 28-yard line. 38 yards. First down, Rams. Dominic Lovett, the second-year receiver out of Georgia. A 38-yard catch, and now the Rams are in business. Evil Dead likes it. This game has gone back and forth, and now the Rams have the momentum. 1st and 10 from the Saint 28-yard line. 4:35 remaining. Rams come out. In the eye. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Wayne Martin made the tackle from the outside. McCutcheon over 100 yards on the day. 13 carries for 109 yards. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Preston. And Walker Preston 2 yards out to the 26. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. Tackle made by Keaton West. 3rd down. Big 3rd down for the Rams right here. 3rd and 8 from the New Orleans 26. Sinclair in the shotgun. 4 wide. Sinclair back. Looking. Throws. Caught by Biggs. And he fumbles. And the Saints pick it up. Torrey Clayton recovers the fumble at the 5-yard line. Jackson Biggs caught it and then coughed it up. Let's watch the replay. Was he down? No, that ball's out. He got blown up by Clayton, and that ball is out before he hits the ground. That's going to be New Orleans football going the other way. Just when you thought the Rams might take the lead, they commit a turnover. That's why they're 5-7. And now New Orleans with a chance to retake the lead. 3:35 left in regulation. They'll have it at their own 5-yard line. We're tied at 14. Low scoring, kind of sloppy defensive game. Saints come out, everybody inside. In the I formation, Hicks under center. Play action from his end zone, throws. Caught by Ferguson. Out to the 13, a gain of 8. Brant Xavier on the tackle. An 8-yard gain for Evan Ferguson. Be 2nd and 2 for the Saints at their own 13-yard line. Clock is moving. 3:12 and counting. Saints come out in the I. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder, and Wilder is going to be hit for no gain. Santonio Benson comes flying in there, makes the tackle. The linebacker will be 3rd and 2 now from the 13-yard line. We got college football up next. I'm trying to remember who plays. North Carolina at Syracuse. Boston College at Virginia. 3rd and 2 from the 13. 5 receivers wide. Hicks back. Throws. And it's incomplete. He led his receiver too much. He was also pressured to throw. It'll be 4th down. And the Saints will punt. So the Rams force a 3 and out following the fumble. So the Saints do not capitalize. Now they'll punt. Jordan Finch gets the punt away. From the 36-yard line, Kevin Colson brings it out to the 48. Rams in good shape at their own 48-yard line. 2:27 left. All they need is a field goal to retake the lead. We're tied at 14. Evil Dead's hoping the Rams can take this. I think so. Mighty Anna? Yeah, at the club. At the Rogan Raven. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair draws back, throws, caught by Jackson. And Harold Jackson picks up 5 to the 47. Into Saint territory, be 2nd and 5. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Will they get the playoff in time? I don't think so. They might let it tick down. 2nd and 5 from the Saint 47-yard line. 2 minutes left. We're tied at 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Louisiana Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. Our Week 13 Monday night game. We're tied at 14. It's going down to the wire. Rams and Saints, both at 5 and 7, both trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Second and 5 for the Rams. The Saints will start taking timeouts. Sinclair in the shotgun on 2nd down. Sinclair looking, throws, near side, caught by Bryce Barnett. Out to the 41, a gain of 6, and he's got the 1st down. Rams are letting the clock run. They want to force the Saints into calling a timeout. .140 left. Clock is moving. 1st and 10 Rams at the Saint 41. They're not in field goal range yet. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Preston. And Walker Preston. 3 yards to the 38-yard line. Wade Martin grabbed him by the feet and brought him down. It'll be a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 38. A minute 15 left. It'd be a 55-yard field goal from here. 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Everybody in tight. Sinclair under center.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Pendleton in motion. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon down to the 31-yard line. The Saints take a timeout with 50 seconds left. It's a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Rams. And now the Rams are in field goal range. 50 seconds left. It'll be a 48-yarder from here. Rams trying to win it at the buzzer if they can. 3rd and 1. We have college football. We'll have a doubleheader coming up next. Third and 1 from the 31-yard line. Rams come out, single back. Everybody in tight. Sinclair under center. They hand off to McCutcheon. Gets the first down to the 30. A gain of a yard. Saints take a timeout. They have one left. Rams trying to force New Orleans into using up all their timeouts, and then they can kick the field goal at their leisure. It'd be a 47-yard field goal from here. It's no gimme. We're tied at 14. These two teams will play again in Week 17 in Los Angeles to finish up the regular season. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon drives forward down to the 23-yard line. New Orleans takes their final timeout with 42 seconds left. It would be a 40-yard field goal now from here. 2nd and 3 for the Rams at the New Orleans 23-yard line. New Orleans can no longer stop the clock. The Rams have them backed up now. Rams will probably just run a play, wind the clock down, and kick the field goal. That's what I'd do. 2nd and 3. Everybody in tight. Single back. Sinclair under center. Sinclair to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon to the 21. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's a 38-yard field goal. And the Rams take a timeout. Not sure why. With 31 seconds left. I wonder why they took a timeout. But they did. That was odd. I don't know why you'd do that. You don't want to give the Saints time on the clock if you kick the field goal. New Orleans still does not have any timeouts. If the Rams pick up the first down here, even if they don't, they can still run the clock down. Sinclair under center, 3rd and 1. Sinclair to McCutcheon, picks up the first down to the 16-yard line. Rams take a timeout again.
Offense.
Why would you do that? A gain of 5, and now it's a 33-yard field goal. You're kind of tempting fate here. I guess they're trying to get closer. Saints can't stop it. Run a play here, wind it down, take your final timeout, and kick the game-winning field goal. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the Saints 16-yard line. Rams have me all bandoozled here. Sinclair to McCutcheon, and he's going to lose yardage. A loss of a yard. Bryce Barnett on the tackle, the defensive tackle. And now it's going to be a 34-yard field goal attempt. Rams will just wind it down. They'll line up. They might not even take a timeout. They might just line it up. Here we go. This will be Lucas Ewing from 34 yards for the win. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Rams win it. Your final score, the Rams 17, the Saints 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have college football up next. We'll see you then.